quickly show you something I was going to do in the class at some point. But we're going to be putting together our own stretcher and stretching our own canvas here today. And so what I've chosen here is I have stretcher bars. These are available at any art supply store, United Art and Education, Michael's, any of those stores. And anyway, they'll come in all different lengths. What I have now is a 16 by 20. And so we've placed these together like this. And also too, I have a lot of people ask me, sometimes they'll get some stretcher bars, or in their already stretched canvas, they'll have some little wooden slots. And these little wooden diagonals, they go into these slots here at another point after this is stretched and everything. And you can dry them in, and it'll help to re-stretch the canvas if it gets due to or humidity or somebody pushing against it. It will bring it back to its original tautness. Another little trick to that is a damp sponge. If you have a place where there might be an indentation on the back of your canvas, just an extremely damp sponge. Okay, so now I've placed this together. You can see. Okay. All right, so we've got it all put together here. And I'm going to be using a piece of linen. Now this is Belgian linen. This is a nice weave. I like this canvas itself. There are other options. We have here, this is another linen, but it's a finer weave, and it's a little bit different. It has more of a texture to it, but it's a fine texture. And this is more of a mechanical weave, fine texture. This is a cotton duck, which is what's generally used on most all canvases, especially commercial canvases you might buy in the store. And you can see the difference in the color here. And this has probably been bleached. This is a little bit lower grade. This is a higher grade canvas. So that's that. Now what I'm going to do is lay my canvas out. Plenty of room, a couple inches. So I'm going to cut it about right here. Cut the bottom side of it. So now I've got a piece will fit here. My stretcher will definitely go around it. Okay. So now I have an electric staple gun, and you want to be very careful with these. Perhaps wear safety goggles. The electric staple gun is very powerful, and it's a lot quicker. Eventually, what I like to do, because a lot of times I'll go ahead and gesso around the side of my canvas and perhaps even paint it, give it a color, and then I like to go back in and use carpet tacks. Now these are brass carpet tacks. They're very nice to use. They have a nice brass finish through them, so I sometimes use those, or just the black carpet tacks. They're just a little more permanent. The staples, they can rust out within a few years, just depending on how much humidity there is exposed to. So anyway, let's get started. When you do this, you want to start in the center. And first of all, I'm just going to tack this down here, and I'm going to go directly across, try to get that taut, directly across from that staple. And there we go. Now, same thing here, top and bottom. I want to get this center cross just as taut as possible. So I'll come up here, boom. Now, I want to pick a side, and I want to start, I want to really stretch this, so I'm going to start going along the side here, and as I work this way, I'm also going to pull against the top up here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to be pulling against the top and pulling down at the same time. So I'm stretching this toward the corner. Okay, so now I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go over here, do the same thing again. Try to get a good start here, get this stretched out a little bit. And work this way. Stretch. Taut. Okay. Don't know if we can see that or not. Bring bring this this way. So that's starting up. All right, let's see here. Felt that nib sticking out from the end of this one, so thing to do, tighten it down. Get this in. Staple here in the very corner, down here. Then we're going to fold this under, fold this again under. So we're making this a little bit of a triangle here, okay? We're going to bring that down. Now at that point, we'll be able to tack this down. Okay. Fold it once, fold it twice. This really doesn't affect us that much. Okay, so now you can see I've got it stretched across in the back. Start in the center, work my way around, slowly shooting a bit, so I'm going to go back on my hammer, tap those down. Now I'm going to use a commercial gesso. This is so what you want to do is make sure that you got a nice consistency to your gesso, and you want to start in the center and work your way around and work out slowly. So I'm going to brush this on here, starting in the center. I got some now and then might get a loose hair, a couple loose hairs. I probably will. I'll wait. Seems like there might be sand in this if you want to, and create a real rough texture. Just going to keep working my way around. Center, outward. Don't want it to warp. And we are ready. Now I can go ahead and gesso the sides also, but what I'm going to do is let this set up first, and I'm going to do another